Hello everybody, CW here. I got a new tool to show you. This is a company I'm not familiar with. They're a pretty new company as far as I can tell. They're offering a number of products for reloaders. Their latest and greatest thing is a case annealer and a prep center built into one, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. This is a gauge set that I picked up here for, I think, I want to say they're 13 bucks each, or 13 bucks for a pair. One for small rifle, small primers, and one for large primers. So for less than 30 bucks, you can pick up large and small. And what they do for you is they allow you to check pocket size, your primer pocket size, really quickly and easily. Now I've got them installed. They come threaded 832. Okay, here's a large set. They come threaded 832 on one side. And let me show you out of the package here. There's one's a go and one's a no-go, so they're for size. So it comes threaded 832 on one side, so they'll screw into your handles, they'll screw into different tools, they'll screw into a case prep center. They don't really do anything to spin them, so you don't need the case prep center unless you're going to use the static mount, where I put a brush, or a lot of people put brushes. They would work good there. Anyway, this is the large size, and they'll work for any large, pistol or rifle. The difference between the large pistol and rifle is the depth of the pocket, not the diameter. So these will work for everything. Here's the small ones. Now I've got these installed on a couple of RCBS handles. That one's, there it is, you can see it. I'm going to say it's worn off, but RCBS. Lyman makes them, Redding makes them, probably Lee. They're pretty cheap, less than 10 bucks. And they're really handy. So that's what I've got them mounted on here. And these are both small. So let's zoom out and let's check some pockets, and I'll show you how I use them. I've got some cases laid out here. Now, I just took some 223s, military 223s, because generally they're all crimped. So everything you find with them is going to be a no-go for a regular pocket size. Now these tools here, this one's got like waves. It's you can feel it with your fingers. It's got waves in it. This one here has just got cuts in it, just like little air bleed lines in a mold. Where this one here's got waves, so you can really feel the difference without even looking at it. So I've got them mounted just like this, so I can hold them in my hand. And then we're going to take a case. So here's a 223 case. This one happens to be, I can't read it, but you can probably read it. Okay, I just deprimed it. Now we're gonna check it. Okay, it doesn't go on that one. It wants to go, but it doesn't go. It doesn't go on that one. So this is our no-go, and this is bigger than a regular primer pocket. In other words, if this works, if a case fits on this one, the case is too big and out of spec. So you either got to reform the primer pocket or put it in your brass bucket, because it's no good for you. The primers are not going to stay in. So if this one here goes on, it's no good at all. If this one here goes on, it's a proper sized primer pocket. Now it starts to go, but it won't go. This is a crimped primer pocket. So we know we've got to ream that or swage it. Here's another one. This one it might be the same. So let's try it again. Okay, it doesn't go at all on this one. And of course it doesn't go on this one. Try one more. This one here, if I can get it cleaned up a little bit so we can read something. PMC. So this is a PMC case. So let's try it again. Nope, no go and no go. So this one needs to be reamed as well. You can see the swage on this, the crimp on this piece of brass. You see it in the light there? You know this one needs to be reamed. So I went through and grabbed a bunch from my 300 black, because these are converted 223 cases, and probability of finding a no good one is pretty high. So let's try this one here. This one here is This is a Lake City, but it's a newer one. So let's try this one. Nope, doesn't go. Doesn't go. But it does start to go. It does start to go on the small one, but it starts to go on the big one as well. So this one here is still a good case, but there's something going on with the mouth of that pocket. It's really big. We'll just set that one aside. Here we have some more military 223. Again, these are just fired cases I picked up, and I just deprimed them just here for the video. And it goes right on. So we'll check it, make sure it's not too big. It's not. So this is a good example of a good case. You would put this in your good pile, ready to go. There's a little bitty line that you can see on the end of these tools. And that'll tell you that it's gone on far enough. That'll tell you that you're at the bottom of the primer pocket. You see the line goes right up and flush with the bottom of the brass case. So you know you're good. So that's a good case. Grab another one. Same thing, goes right on, no problem, but doesn't go on the too big one. So this is a good primer pocket, ready to be reloaded. Do another one here. Try it on, goes right on, doesn't go on. Another good case, ready to be reloaded. These are some blackouts that I've done a long time ago. This one looks like it's a crimped. It is crimped, but it looks like it's still crimped. Let's see. Nope. That goes right on. It goes on nice. It's actually tighter than those. So this is one of my swaged primer pockets, because swaging gives you a really nice tight fit pocket, and that's what that is. I believe these are 1.175 is what the small pistol is, and this one here is 5 thousandths larger. So that's a good case. Here's another one. Goes right on, no problem. Starts to go on. See it? Starts to go on. So this case has been fired a few times, and that primer pocket is starting to get big. So it's probably still okay, but you may want to put this aside or set it in a different pile for, cases that are going to need addressing soon. Another one, try it. Goes right on nice and snug. Doesn't go on at all. Another Lake City case. Nice primer pocket. Probably swaged. That one goes on, but it's a little bit looser. It also wants to start on the no-go. This one is, no surprise, a Federal case. Federal always seems to have loose primer pockets after you fire them a few times, at least for me. The FC labeled ones. FC. So there you go. Here's just another tool you can pick up. Might be handy for you in your brass prep. Andy just did a really good video on trimming down cases and talking about this kind of stuff, and I thought this might be a good addition to that, because it's something that you're going to have to do to make sure you got good brass, good reloadable brass. So the company name is Burstfire. There's other companies that make this. I just saw this and I figured, let me try this. So I grabbed it. Hope it helps somebody out. God bless everybody. CW out.